Hey there, Virgo. How are you doing? Welcome to or welcome back to Universal Wisdom Tarot and your general intuitive tarot reading for the month of February for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. As a general reading, just remember to take the messages that resonate for you and with you and leave the ones that don't for somebody else. Before we dive into your cards and your reading, let's take a quick second to just talk about a few astrological aspects that are going to occur in February. There are three that I'm just going to call out because there are three conjunctions that are going to occur this month with Pluto in Aquarius. So the first conjunction will be Mercury will conjunct Pluto on February 5th. Then Mars will conjunct Pluto on February 14th, and then Venus will conjunct Pluto on February 17th. So just to call out the February 14th one because, that is Valentine's Day. And for me, at least, when I look at a Pluto conjunction with Mars, particularly Mars-Pluto conjunction, that is some powerful, intense energy, and it definitely an aspect that has a lot of intensity to it. And that often can manifest itself in a desire for ambition, a lot of ambition, and a desire for a lust of power. This could also manifest itself as a lot of selfish energy or a lot of willful energy where somebody wants their way. Okay, so I just call that out there because it happens to be Valentine's Day. And so if you're feeling the selfish energy on Valentine's Day and you're going, hey, I expected this day to be a lot better, because a lot of people look forward to Valentine's Day. A lot of people don't, but if you're one of those people that do and you're feeling this energy around you, and you don't understand why, well, now you might have an idea. But also just to let you know that you should take a look into your own chart and see what houses these aspects and these planets fall in so that you understand how to deal with that energy or how that energy might be affecting you. Okay? All right. So let's dive into your reading, and I give thanks to the angel spirits, guides for the guidance, protection, and assistance. I'm truly grateful for all the messages that are provided. Could I please have 4 cards for Virgo for the month of February? Two of Cups, Page of Wands, King of Cups, you have the 4 of Cups with the 9 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. There's a lot of cups on the table here. You have 2, 3, 4 in, right there. So there's progression here in cups. The Suit of Cups is very much about your emotions. my dear Virgo. So you are definitely feeling that. You also have the King of Cups on the table. So there's a lot of water energy here, a lot of emotional energy, right? And you also have a couple of wands on the table. So it's basically cups and wands here. Wands also being intense emotions, if you will, in the fact that wands are all about passion. They're all about fire. They're all about energy. They're all about sparks, right? And sparks can make our emotions run high, run low, but they, at the end of the day, run up, run down, whichever way you want to talk about it. I feel like these emotions are running deep in you. There is possibility of a new encounter for you if you are single. I see that right here, that Two of Cups. There's somebody coming into your life, a new relationship. The Two of Cups is often associated with a new relationship, and oftentimes a very exciting relationship. Not necessarily, I'm going to say a deep love right away, but sometimes a new, somebody new that you meet, right? A fresh start in a relationship, if that's your situation, I feel it very strongly for you in that regard. That relationship is exciting sometimes. That's why there's probably the wands as well on the table, because there's a bit of passion there, that you're feeling a bit of passion with somebody new. But it's very, it's growth in a relationship. It's like taking maybe things to the next level for some of you. It's definitely an important union. There's no doubt about that. It's a very harmonious balance type of thing, right? There's two people on that card, right? Coming together, maybe after a flirtation or something like that. But I do feel that there are high emotions for you because you have so many cups on the table, and because you have these wands as well, right? Definitely, if you're single, I feel that there's a new encounter. And it's positive. I think this is a positive encounter, a positive change. Now, let's see. If this isn't a love relationship for you, and it is definitely, let's say, something in, the material world of business or work or something like that, I'm going to say that the three here, the Three of Cups, is that celebratory card, right? So certainly feeling like there's positive changes somewhere, or something in your work life that is leaving you worry-free, right? You're celebrating, you're worry-free, and you're feeling quite lively about this. Let's clarify a little bit, take things to the next level here, because I find sometimes that the clarifiers really start to hone in a little bit better for what it is that we are trying to get to. So let's clarify that Two of Cups. Tell me about this relationship, if you're single, and this new person. Clarifying the Two of Cups. Two of Wands. Judgment. And Hermit. Two of Wands, Judgment, Hermit. You're definitely making a new, fresh start here. That's what Judgment is. It's a rebirth. It's starting over again. It's starting something different, something new, something that you feel will have a different outcome for you, and leaves the past in the past and starts something new. You also, though, have very strong feelings, or there's strong energy here of the Hermit, which is you are not going to be listening to anybody else about this relationship. You are only going to follow your own light. You're only going to listen to your own instincts. You're going to take a period of time where you're going to sit back and you're going to look at this very, deeply and actually say, how do I fulfill my desires? That is what I'm feeling here. How do I fulfill my desires? I also feel that very much with the Page of Wands. There's a curiosity there that says, and you're saying, I want to be fulfilled, and how can I do that? My desire is to maybe be with somebody, or my desire is to, enjoy my working life, or whatever it might be, or those positive changes at work, if that's the case for you. But I am actually feeling this more at an emotional, like personal level in terms of relationships here. But I feel like you're saying to yourself, how do I fulfill myself? How do I fulfill my desires? Right? And that Page of Wands is also a little bit about creativity, right? It's about having fun. It's about being social. It's about being creative. It's about being inspired, right? Seeing somebody else, or looking at somebody else's relationship, looking at somebody else's achievements and saying, hey, I can have that too. How can I fulfill that, right? How do I get that? So let's clarify that. Let's clarify that Page of Wands. Card just fell on the floor. Give me a sec. I'll pick it up. Let me just pull out the other two. Another one just flew across the room. Okay, and third one. Okay. All right, let me get these two cards. This one on the floor. Page of Wands, clarified by the Page of Wands. Okay, that's the one that flew right across the floor. So very strong energy there that you're doubling down on this message, right? Also, we have this Two of Cups again. That's the other one that flew, okay? And we have the Four of Pentacles, right? So you might be having somebody, I want to say, because the Two of Cups came out again, there could be somebody that is coming back into your life. There's a very strong energy here of maybe communication, an exchange of feelings between people, definitely growth in this relationship. I think I did say moving to the next level, but it could also be a new love affair or a new romantic relationship. But there's certainly energies here that, have manifested into something real. Like, it's not just, hey, I like that person and maybe something's going to know. There's something is coming. Something's actually happened here. There is a strong energy of that. If it is, excuse me, if it's more related to work, let's just say this is your work situation instead, because everybody has a different situation. It's very hard to do this in a setting of general readings sometimes. That's why I prefer to I really do like to do personal readings for people, because I want to answer direct questions for people. But in this, if this is work, let's just say it's work. You want to be active now. I feel like you want to get down to business, that you are going to be a little bit more fearless when it comes to, just there's more fearlessness in that you might not think things through because you just want to take some action here. But certainly, if this is romance, let's go back to the romance thing, then we can also look at that Page of Wands as the other person, or it could be you, right? Because it's on the table twice here. So there's a strong energy as well as You might be enthusiastic, they might be enthusiastic about this relationship, or there's a very strong passion here, okay? There's a lot of fire going on this table, okay? Now, you do need to release whatever you need to release from the past in order for this to come to full fruition. As I said, if this is something that's work related, you're being a bit more fearless in that you're actually going to try new things. Maybe I think you're not going to hesitate to try something new, or to maybe, I don't know, take a workshop or a class to extend your creativity a little bit, right? Because that card is also a little bit about creativity, right? Being inspired to create something. Now, you have the King of Cups on the table. King of Cups is, in his throne, on choppy waters, and he is steady, right? That card is steady. That character is steady on those rough waters, which means that there is a balance there between head and heart. And that is very important to have in a new relationship, because we get all excited about something and then we get disappointed. So no disappointments to be had here, but although you do have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So we'll get to that in a second, but I just want to clarify this King of Cups. Oh my God, beautiful, the Star card. Queen of Swords. And Page of Cups. So what's nice is I had just mentioned about balance, and you have actually two cards here which are opposing energies, in that one is in your head and one is in your heart. And so the balance here is really important, but the Star card is there saying, yes, don't worry about that, right? You're going to have that perfect aligned stars here to be able to keep this in control for yourself. That Queen of Swords is all about the head, right? Having a clear head to see things for what they are, for seeing this possible new desire, or this new desire you want to fulfill, in a very clear light, right? Being able to have facts, being able to see it, being able to be positive about it, and understand that, where it might go and how it might morph and change, right? But certainly, you're feeling very lively about this. That's another strong emotion that I'm getting. It's this Three of Cups is really lots of lively energy. I mean, they're not just cups here. These three characters are like flying. That's how much fun they're having, right? Really, really flying here. And so I feel like you might be very, very social as a result of this new relationship if you haven't been social before. Now, obviously, at the end of the month here, we have the Four of Cups and we have this Nine of Wands, which is a little bit heavier energy. And it's also an energy of really saying, you're looking for the universe to feed you, right? Give you what it is that you want. So let's clarify that a little bit and find out, what does that really mean? Let's clarify Nine of Wands and Four of Cups. The World card. Two more cards. Truly grateful for all your messages. Please and thank you. Five of Pentacles. And the Tower. Okay, so I'm chuckling to myself, because this is sort of like, this is how we think oftentimes, is that, wow, there's a brand new relationship here, but our first instinct is to say, is this going to happen? Is this going to fall apart? and we start to worry about being left out in the cold and not being able to get inside that nice mansion there, that nice castle, that nice whatever. And with the Tower, you're starting already to worry that, oh, this is almost too good to be true, and something's got to happen to destroy this. So this is where you're saying, in a way, the Nine of Wands is telling me that you're telling the universe, listen, I'm willing to get up every day and push for this relationship if you work with me, right? And that's actually the good way to look at this, because you want to get to that completion. The world is the end of the journey, right? In other words, you want to be able to meet this person, have this great relationship, fulfill your desires. That's what you want. You want your desires fulfilled at the end of the day, right? And so you're a little bit hesitant, but that's a very natural reaction to say, oh my God, this is almost too good to be true. How did this happen? And almost start to do the self-sabotage. So be careful of that. Don't do that. Don't go there. All right? Because this is actually a very beautiful energy that I'm feeling for you here, Virgo. All right. Let's pull you a final message from the Oracle of the Fairies. Okay. Tree Wisdom. And I'll show it to you. And I will read it to you. It says, this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Okay, so you're getting insights and wisdom into how to fulfill your desires. All right, my lovely Virgos, I will leave your reading there, and I hope there was a message in it for you. And if there was, then please click the like button. That helps this channel to get messages out to other people. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're interested in a more personal reading, there is a link in the description box that will actually direct you to how you can book a personal reading with me. All I have left to say is take care, and I will see you again soon. But please know I am wishing you, as always, divine light and love.